All right, this is One Last Midnight. Welcome back to another episode of Astroneer. So we're still looking at the Wanderer update, and I want to go in depth into the probe scanner. So this video is going to show you how to use the probe scanner and how to find those satellites. I hope you guys enjoy. Another addition to the Wanderer update is the probe scanner. Now, the probe scanner can be unlocked for 4,000 bytes, and it requires you to create one steel to make it. It's also made on your backpack. This is more of a mid-tier item because generating steel will require you to have iron, and it'll also require you to have argon. So your game is going to need to progress to the point in which you have at least the chem lab, the atmosphere condenser, and have already made a trip and collected gas on Glacial. While you're there, might as well pick up some iron to complete the steel. Once you have it unlocked and built, it appears on your backpack and it fits on the auxiliary slot. Now, the auxiliary slot on a PC can be activated using the C and the V key, and when you activate it, it will search for a probe. Now, the way that this works is pretty interesting. If you're very far away from the probe, you'll get the action that I just got, where it's giving you a general direction of where the probe is going to be, and it's also telling you with the dots how strong the signal is for that particular probe location. Another thing to remember while using the probe scanner, it does take up energy, so make sure that you have some additional energy or some way to generate energy, because using it does consume energy. While I am rather far away from the probe, you could tell it's giving me a general direction, and it's kind of pointing in a northerly direction. So if I follow that direction, it will start getting a stronger indicator, and it'll actually start giving me some beeps telling me that I'm getting closer. Whether you take a shuttle, whether you take a vehicle of some sort, find your way to get closer to where you think the satellite is located. As you start getting closer to the satellite, the probe scanner will act differently. It'll send out these little waves, and you'll hear beeps that indicate where the down satellite is located. The way that the probe scanner works is, from the first beep to the second beep, somewhere in the middle is where the satellite will be. In this case, it's northwest of my current position. So we just want to travel over that way and see if we can pick up a different signal. The closer you get to the location of the satellite, your probe scanner will look different and act differently. The beeps will be closer together, the lights will be greater, and the signal is just overall stronger. As you're getting close to your destination, you're going to need a few things. Definitely, you're going to want to have the hydrazine jetpack with you, just to make finding the satellite a lot easier. You're also going to want to have an extra oxygen supply, maybe some extra power, a way to generate power. You want to take some soil just in case that you have to dig and build to get to the satellite. Maybe a light to help you see, a couple canisters of hydrazine for your hydrazine jetpack, and definitely bring yourself a drill head. Now, there's a couple ways that you can get to the satellite when you're close. If you have been doing this adventure by vehicle, whether it's a shuttle or some sort of vehicle that you've been driving, or if you've been flying the entire time with the jetpack, you're still going to need a way to provide yourself oxygen and possibly power if you don't have power. Now, power is pretty easy because you can make a small generator and just get organic, especially on Silva, but if you're looking for an oxygen solution, you can either take with you a small platform and put on an oxygenator and some sort of power, or you can try to rely on finding resin close or in and around where the satellite is going to be and just make yourself some filters. Either way, oxygen and power are going to be needed for the last part of this journey. Once you have those items, do yourself a final scan. We know that it's over here somewhere, and let's go find the satellite. As you get closer, the beeps and the signal will be stronger. You can tell we're almost right on top of it at this point. And there it is. You can see it just off in the distance. Now, when you locate your satellite, like I said, you might have to do some digging. And this is where the drill mod comes in. This is a little bit of a harder rock. So we could have gone through it without the drill mod. But as you go from planet to planet, the rock is definitely a lot harder. And you won't be able to just drill through it with your terrain tool. You'll have to have a drill mod on there. The satellite will have a holographic image of the probe scanner and where you put your probe scanner that you created to interact with the satellite. Once you have it unlocked, you'll see something kind of strange. Now, I had already unlocked the satellites, and when you unlock a satellite, you get a new palette for each planet. So 7 different colors. And when you unlock that final satellite, you get the Wanderer suit. I will cover the suit and the new palettes in a different video, but I just wanted to let you know that as part of that unlock process of each satellite, you are getting a new palette, and finally you will unlock the new suit when you complete the entire quest. Each probe will have additional information to it. This is the Kepler Space Telescope. It's an historical probe and a database entry of March 7th, 2009. Once you've unlocked a probe on Silva, you're going to want to make sure that you have enough steel or enough probe scanners for 1 for every planet and moon in Astroneer, which is a total of 7 including Silva. My next destination is De Solo, but remember you're going to have to go to every single planet and moon inside of Astroneer to complete the Wanderer update. Once you land, create yourself a probe scanner. And start the process all over again. Luckily, in this landing spot, we landed pretty close to where the probe location is. Sometimes the satellite is buried and hard to see. Remember, just keep scanning. You'll eventually find it. And when you're on top of it, it'll tell you that you're already there. Again, add your probe scanner. And unlock the satellite. Alright, so that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not subscribers, please subscribe. We have a great community here. And if you want to follow me on any of my social media, you can find the links in the description below. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you can see when I go live and post new videos. Hope to talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.